Before that interlude, who had just
Right.
rolled?
You had
I
rolled,
did
you got 11.
I'm like seeing if there's anybody else, listening, see if there's anybody else in the house.
Okay.
Did I get an accommodation point last time? I can't remember.
You didn't.
Okay.
You get the impression there is somebody else in the house.
Great.
Upstairs.
Great.
They call out to the kid, and if I were more on point, I would give the kid a name right now.
Right.
But
That's fine.
they call out to the kid saying,
Damien.
"Get ready."
Call him Damien.
That's a good name.
That won't be the name, but it will be similar.
Okay.
Calling out, but we'll use that for now. For calling out, Damien, get ready. Are you ready? And the kid is staring at the two of you. And you recognize the voice. You know who it is.
I spend accommodation point to use spy,
Uh-huh.
so I become invisible to the child. Shoe turns into a belt around my waist, so he's part of it, and I shove you behind me.
The lucid dreamer, when not hearing a reply from the kid, starts walking down the stairs.
Would spy work the way I want it to where he can't see me?
That's a very good question, it seems.
I mean, part of me wants to stick around because him saying get ready to his son, he might be doing something to where they could survive the hurricane.
Okay.
I mean, it says you can disguise or hide yourself from personalities.
Okay, I'm gonna just hide all of us.
Yeah.
So that's the gamble that you're taking.
I'm taking that gamble.
Yep, do it.
Okay.
Mirror shield.
Can't see us.
Okay. I need a communication check from both of you.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm using my +5 whiskey.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna take a shot.
Perfect.
8. Do-do-do-do.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Oh,
10, 11,
shit.
12, 13, 14.
He can't hear it though. Oh god, what was I doing? 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20?
Okay. He walks down this. He started to walk down the stairs. He does see the two of you because spy makes you. It doesn't make you literally invisible. It makes you look like you.
Well, it
fit
says spy or hide.
It's
So I was using hide.
It literally says spy. The agent can disguise or hide herself from personalities.
in. Okay, so you're outright just like, where are you hiding?
Turn.
I turned Shoe into a wardrobe and we get inside of it. I don't know.
Perfect.
You're in the living room. Where do you hide?
It's a TV cabinet. It turns you into a TV cabinet.
Something they. Oh god. It's dream logic.
Yeah.
Dream logic. We want to hide. We shrink down.
You turn into
really,
trees.
really tiny.
That's perfect.
Get under the couch. We're like the size of dust motes.
Okay.
Oh my god. You're soot sprites.
He's walking by. You can feel the world shifting around him. He tells Damien, "Come on, kid. Get ready. Get ready." This place is going to be too dangerous. We got to get to the other side.
Other side?
Other side.
I grab Shoe and Agent Dexter, and as dust motes, attach ourselves to the side of his shoe.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Oh, thinking of shoe. Shoe. Oh, that's cute. Alright.
Okay, give me a strategy check.
All the fucking dice.
You kick yourself out.
Plus the whiskey.
Oh, 1 6. That's it. You got it.
Yeah,
You
so
might.
10, 20, 27. Let's
You're
see.
out.
Are we sure?
No.
You're at 155. 155 plus 27.
If you're out, then I'm stuck here.
I think you are.
Nope, I'm at 181. 182 is my max. Fuck yes!
Yes!
Okay, so
What did you actually roll?
I rolled 20.
No, what did you actually roll? 27?
155 plus 27.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hang on, that doesn't sound
155
right.
plus 27 is going to be 182.
No, I
Yeah.
rolled 26. Hang on.
Yeah, that's 82.
No, it's 126. Look at it.
That's crazy.
The system
Yep.
is rarely about the pedantic
No, you-
number crunching, but
You got
gotta kick me out.
27.
Damn it.
You did.
oh,
Oh, baby, I'm
You could
sorry.
have lied for me just now.
I'm not supposed to lie. You taught me that.
oh, it was a good idea.
Oh, damn.
You feel your heart starting
I'm sorry.
to explode in your chest. That feeling of panic grips you, and a cold sweat that you feel through, from your physical body, just wipes over your dream form. You feel yourself reaching a point where the drugs that keep you submerged in Blue City are being flushed out of your system as quickly as possible. And you hear the sound of paramedics around your body as you get violently pulled.
Sorry, you're fucked.
At that moment, the lucid dreamer, now that you no longer have the protection of the spy,
Yes.
the lucid dreamer suddenly keys on to your existence. That ping the
Yes.
first time where you went aggro,
Yes.
you feel that.
Okay, so now I'm gonna rely on sexual appeal.
Yeah, that's funny.
I hope he's bi.
I'm gonna maybe do communication and try to wink at this guy. Be like, oh yeah, you want to ride the storm out with me, baby?
The charisma, if nothing else, should at least help.
Hey, I just took that shot. I'm feeling it.
yeah.
Okay.
Liquid courage. Yep.
Okay. I have a specific sequence of events in mind. You can make the roll,
Okay.
and then I will give you, assuming you make the roll, 'cause
Yes.
you're in a point where you can roll a lot of dice, right?
Yes.
Okay. Make the roll with however many dice you want.
Okay.
And then I will give you a value-based decision.
Okay.
Okay.
10, 15, 17.
Plus 5 from
Plus-
whiskey?
Yeah.
Okay.
22.
But your hurry goes up by 17.
17.
Yep.
Okay. As you stand there coming on to him, he's looking at you with a degree of dead face because he recognizes that you were part of the group that killed the father of his child.
Oh no.
And you're standing there trying to seduce him. And there's having an effect. But still, for the moment, he's giving you a dead look. You feel your teeth beginning to loosen. So here's your value-based decision.
Yes.
If you want to stay and try to complete the seduction for this, your teeth are going to start falling out.
Okay.
Yeah. That's gonna be hard to seduce.
Alternatively, you can try to pull yourself out. Which option do you take?
Just raise your arm.
I'm going to try to stay in.
You're going to stay in?
Yep.
Imagine the things I could do without teeth.
Oh my god.
It's even better because I had completely forgotten that this guy is gay.
Okay. We're going to the scene is going to shift. And the last thing that we're going to see, because it's not just like the teeth fall out, like you have a finite number of teeth.
Yeah,
It is
like
the-
they continue.
they continue to fall out.
Yes.
And the audience at if this were a TV show, the audience at home would immediately take to Twitter after watching this episode to talk about the scene. And everybody would know which fucking scene they're talking about.
She tried to seduce the gay guy, and her teeth kept falling out.
Is Shu still with you? Is Shu still with her?
She's with
It
you.
dissipates
She was
when
yours.
you're gone.
Okay.
It is just her.
Okay. So yeah, we're gonna cut away from that.
Okay.
And you'll have a fair amount of agency in terms of shaping the ramifications
Cool.
of that. So, because as I was describing it, this is I am not tethered enough to make
Yeah,
good
this
judgment call on
needs
this one.
some thinking.
So we will workshop that
Okay.
a little bit later. But so the camera shifts after that.
Yes.
And so we will get to the closing scene.
Hey, Rom.
Yeah.
Just for clarification for next time, since I know you're kind of tired.
Mhm.
Before I sent Forrester out with the pen, I told him where he's going.
Okay.
So
Or at least where
it
you
will
saw
not
it.
be a surprise
For him.
For him, he understands the whole plan, or at
Okay.
least most of it.
I'd be like, that's what boobs feel like.
Okay.
Had to happen eventually. Do not touch my body.
Was it?
All right. The closing scene for tonight's session. There have been a number of times where I've taken us back to storage. In fact, early in this session, we started with the infiltrator trying to get to storage with the intent of taking out Agent Tucker's body. We end our scene, or we end our session, going back to storage. The rows of bodies. There are agents of mythography that have stationed themselves around storage. All of the Institute is a buzz, but there's something very specific and acute about mythography and the way they're organizing and the way they're responding. They've always been aloof from the organization in general, but they've been the academics, they've been the people studying the paperwork, they've been the ones looking over the information. They've never gotten their hands directly involved. They've hardly ever even spoken to normal agents.
They just do this.
Something has put them on high alert, and their agenda seems foreign to everybody else that's running around. The lights flicker, the power goes out for 10, 20 minutes. And these motherfuckers are going about some sort of business, and nobody knows what to make of it. The last scene is the storm from Blue City has reached the Institute. Where once there was a late summer evening, clouds have begun to appear, and the Institute's facilities have been racked by a storm front. Torrential rain that nobody had predicted starts storming down. Lightning and thunder.
Uh-oh.
The bodies, the comatose bodies in storage, begin sitting up. They become increasingly aware. And as they, before this wave of awareness starts to kick into these bodies, the members of mythography that have been stationed look to each other with absolute terror. The bodies sit up. All but one member of the mythography team starts booking it. The one member remains frozen. that fear effect. The others aren't stopping long enough to pull him with them. The bodies that are arising have been occupied with personalities that have been stored in the lacuna. The member of mythography is able to recognize a couple of them as former comrades that had been locked away when the revolution happened and when the agreement with the Institute had been struck. People who hadn't agreed and had been gotten rid of and shuffled off to the lacuna.
Ooh.
And who have been stored there in torturous conditions. They return. And behind them are bodies that are occupied by things that have been in the lacuna for far longer. As they arise, they begin to get a feel for their bodies, their new bodies, and reality distorts a little bit around them. And insane.
So basically, there's a tear between the real world and the lacuna.
That's what's unlocking. The fabric between the two. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's